Hello and welcome to BierTier, the German engineer. Today, we're back with Poly Bridge 2. And the last time around, we started to do the first 10 levels of the game. So I would say we will go ahead and jump right into maybe another 10. Let's see how it goes. Alright, here we are. Let's see what we have here. We have here a car with a pretty high acceleration, a pretty high speed. And apparently we are trying to jump across this ridge here. Alright, okay. So let's see how we can do that. We have springs, steel, wood, and roads. So let's see. What if we build our road kind of like this? Maybe 3 tiles? Yeah, I think 3 tiles should get the job done. We will have to definitely fine-tune this here. Let's start with some steel to give this here some good strength. I think being maybe a little bit higher than the top one. I don't know. We will see. We have to fine adjust it anyway. Give it another piece of steel right there. Where do we have our snap-on grid? We're going to turn that off. We're going to come down here a little bit just so we can get our steel bar in. And then maybe do, well, something simple like this here. Give it this one and give it another bar of steel to hold that whole thing together. All right, let's see where our car goes if we do that. Okay. Pretty steep angle. Yeah, of course I want to try it again. Maybe we can make this here a little bit smoother, a little bit like this. Let's see how that looks like. Where are we landing? Right on the end of this pole here. So we need to catch the car a little bit earlier. All right, we have 5 pieces of road left over. So I think we're going to slap those here in and give it a nice angle. We may not even need 5. This here seems to be quite long. So we will go for it right now and see what happens. Well, yeah, let's do that. I don't think we need steel here. So we're going to build first our standard old truss collection here. There we go. Putting it all together. Everything hooked up nicely. You're not gonna go there? No, you're a little bit too far away. So this here should be stable. It's not gonna hold because, well, we haven't built anything on it. But let's see. What if we... I guess those springs are being used to be down here to make this whole thing here a little bit flexible. So what if we put the spring right onto here? We can't. Okay. So we need some sort of structure here on the bottom. Maybe something... Well, we probably have to go all the way up if we want to do that, don't we? Let's connect all this stuff here in. And let's see. It's probably not gonna hold, will it? Let's put this one here and compress it. No, not like this. Come down here. And we compress this one here to maybe 10%. And this one here quite a lot. I don't know, 80 or something. Let's just... Okay, that's not it. Okay, that is not it at all. So we gotta probably get rid of most of this stuff here on the bottom. We need triangles, or we're just gonna tear our bridge apart. I figured I would try it without. But yeah, triangles are definitely the way to go in our endeavor. Get over here. A little bit more this direction. And you probably can't make it here. No, you can. You can. You can. Okay, so we have our structure. And we're just going to go for it and see what happens. We probably need one here. And can we build another one? No, we cannot. We can only build one here. I don't think that's much use to us. We really would have to come over. How are we going to do this? I think let's get rid of this here. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. And then let's rebuild this whole thing here a little bit. Make it a little bit more practicable, I guess. See if we can extend our spring a little bit further up here. We still barely can't. What if we make this whole tile here shorter? Is it still barely not enough, really? Come on. Let me do it. There we go. Okay, so this one here maybe 10%, and this one here I guess 80% was a little bit too much, so let's give it 40 to run it. See what that looks like. Oh, it destroyed the whole thing. What are you doing, car? You having some trouble there? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get up there. Sorry. So let's try this again. So this piece here failed. Let's just try to make this piece here out of steel and see if that makes any difference. Well, you know, maybe not zoomed in like that, but that makes any difference at all. But our car does not land nicely. We made it, but we broke. We broke up here. What if I take this piece here and also make this piece out of steel? I just want to see what happens if I change around my strengths of my pieces. Oh, that destroyed it completely. So every time I make something out of steel and have not that piece break, another piece breaks. Let's see if I make this one your steel. We're still well within the budget, so even if it stays steel, it wouldn't be that big a deal, really. Problem is just that the... Well, it did not break. That's good. That's actually very good. Let's see, where did we end up? Does it not show here? It doesn't show my own? Really? Okay. Let's take a look into the gallery. What in the hell am I looking at here? Oh my god, I need to see this. What have you done? Oh no. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. So let's see if we can save a little bit of cost here. I think that this here is pretty decent. Not like this. I've got a whole shift. Come down and make this here just a little bit smaller. If you make it smaller, you can see how the numbers on the top are changing quite drastically. Let's see if this here still holds. Kind of want to mess with the left side as well and see if we can get our car to not necessarily flip that hard. We brought it down a little bit. That's not bad. Let's come up to here. Let's take a look at this here. What if we make this one here not quite as steep? Can I make it less steep? That's the real question. Why don't you let me move this here? What exactly is holding this back? Okay, nothing anymore. If I make this here a lot less steep, what happens now? We're probably not going to make it to our bridge anymore, are we? It looked better. It just broke somewhere else. So what did we break? I saw we broke this piece down here. What if we make also this piece here out of steel? What does that to our cost? Brings it back up. So what if we take now all these here? We know that this one is breaking. So let's make all these here back out of wood and see with how little we can get away. Okay, that's destroyed the whole structure. Let's see. This one here broke. So let's make also this one here out of steel. Surprised that we don't have to make this one here out of steel, the little one. I guess it's too short to actually break. That broke the front piece. That's not surprising. We're still lower than we were before. If that would hold, that'd be nice. Ah, no it doesn't. Damn it. This piece right here. That could be the last piece that we need. No, not even close. Now we're breaking here. Now we're back above 20,000. So that actually made it worse from our first solution. Much worse, as a matter of fact. So let's change this one here. Bring it up a little bit. And what are we doing with our spring compression right here? If this one is 10% stretched. Why is it stretched though? I want to actually have it compressed. Did I put it in the wrong direction? Let's see. Yeah, that's worst case scenario. Make it a little bit longer. A little bit steeper. This one here. I think it needs to be steeper at the beginning. And come up kind of like this here. Let's see if that makes it any better. Without changing any of the bottom pieces. Yes! That's much better. Cool. We have a 99.2% stress. But where is it? So let's play this one more time and let's take a look at the stress very closely. It's the actual road piece. It's none of the others. So now let's go back to our first design with wood only. And we will see what exactly breaks and with how much wood we can get away without having to opt for steel. Staying zoomed in on this side, we know the other side works. We want to see what happens over here. So here, this top part here broke. Actually, the bottom part broke first, really. So what if we make this triangle here just a little bit bigger? Does that make any difference? That should just theoretically make it worse, actually. Actually made no difference. So we make it smaller again and replace this here with steel. Ah, I would really love to stay under 19,000. I'm not sure if I'm capable. Let's give it a little bit more spring tension. Ah, now our car doesn't make it anymore. Let's go back to 40 here, 20 there. We just need to barely make it onto here with our car. Ah, we did make it barely onto there, but now our angle is a little bit steep there. So let's try to make this one here steel and see what happens. 18,818. Come on, do it. Ah, no. The back piece here broke too. Yeah, of course. Of course that one would break. 19,202. I think that's still better than the best one we had so far that actually worked. It's still breaking. Son of a gun. I mean, what if we make this one here and give it a little bit of a straighter angle coming into our steel? That should give it more strength, theoretically. But not enough. Nope. This one here wants to break no matter what. No matter what I do, it wants to break badly. What if I make it shorter and I make the steel longer? It still breaks. How do you still break? It's really beyond me, to be honest with you. It should not break anymore at this point in time. We make this angle here a little bit lower, like this. Let's try it again without the wood here. Without the steel, I mean. Give this one here, let's just put it right below 19,000. Yes, that did it. Okay, it was the angle of the road. And we stayed barely above below 19,000. That's not bad. Top 30%. I'll take that. All right. I would say let's move on to the next one. Okay. We have hydraulics. I think is that our first hydraulics level? Did we do one last time? I can't remember. Too many videos. So first of all, I don't think we have really a choice. We have to go straight across. So let's do that. Then we have an anchor point right here, which we could build up to here and up to there. And from here, let's turn our grid back on. We're just going to build a wonderful triangle. Not one, but many. And maybe they should be straight. Just like that. And let's see if we can move them down and give them a little bit more strength here. A little bit less cost. Yeah, that should be a pretty nice bend, this one here though. Let's see if that works. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. And on the other side, we have several options of how we can solve this. We can do 2 hydraulics and lift both sides up. We can do 1 hydraulic and lift only one side up. Let's see. I don't know what's cheaper. That's the real problem. Solving it, not that big a deal. But then actually figuring out what the best one is. So I'm going to try it with 1. So we're going to come from here up to here. And keep building our triangles just like this. Trying to hold all this together, but this connection here probably has to go. Yes, this one here has to go, but if this one here stays, it's never gonna work. We do need 1 here. That's keeping everything together. I don't know what is gonna be cheaper. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Then we could just build right here, our hydraulics right to there, and we say we want to... Yeah, let's just try and see what happens when I do this here. So the cars are coming. This one is stopping right on the middle of the bridge, and it's going down. Didn't expect it to go down, but I don't see why that wouldn't work. Huh. Interesting. I expected it to go up, but that was just fine. Sure, we're gonna go into the water. Cool. We're only at 74% stress. So we're gonna definitely try to optimize this here a little bit. Let's see, I'm wondering if I get rid of this here, is it gonna collapse? Most likely. Because all that's holding this piece here up, yeah, that had to happen. There was no question there. Not with hydraulics, please. Let's try to build this one here as a little short and small as we can. See if this here holds. I still have my doubts about that solution. No, it's holding. Okay, so let's take care of this side here. We're going to take this one here down a notch, this one here down 2 notches. And I don't see why we couldn't keep on going downward. Let's run it, make this here a little bit faster. Question is this piece here going to hold after the boat is through? And the big old van goes over it. Ah, no, it doesn't. That was too much for it. It was actually this one here that broke. Really? Okay. So let's make it a little bit higher. That should be better, I would assume. Yeah, that should be better. Let's try this again. Let's give it 300% speed. Go down, come through, back up. And it held. Wonderful. We're at 81.7% stress. And we are in the top 14%. I'll take top 14 once again any day of the year. So let's move on to the next one. All right. We have a limo wanting to go over the bridge. Okay, we have no point in the middle. So let's just start here and go all the way across. It's not like we have a choice for that anyway. Then we're going to build our triangles. We're just going to start with the standard setup. All right, we have our standard bridge that it's probably just going to collapse under its own weight. There's nothing there holding it. So first of all, let's make those transitions here a little bit smoother. Let's have our weight be distributed upwards, just like this. Let's come down with each and every one of those here. 1 notch. Just like that, yep. And then 2 notches on this end. So, and I guess what they want us to do is to, like, put it on this rock here? Is that my understanding? Maybe I should have read the damn description, shouldn't I? So let's build it something like this here. Make a triangle. Oh, I can make a triangle out of this one. How about here? See if that holds. No, it does not. Okay, so you may have to go 1 notch up here each. And then back down here. Here we go up, and then over here we also may need 1 notch. Kind of like this. Let's see. Oh, barely. It almost held. So we may have to go with this one here a little bit higher. To distribute our weight better, but yeah, apparently that was not it. Let's go a little bit higher there. And the other side, we got to do the exact same thing. We're going to go higher here. And then a couple notches right there. Barely held, but it held. $18,907. Let's see. Top 13%. I'll take that once again all day long. No questions asked. On to the next one. Okay, another drawbridge. No cheating now. What do you mean no cheating now? I didn't cheat earlier. I never cheat. So we have hydraulics, then the boat, then hydraulics, and then we have our ambulance here. So we could, once again, we could think about lowering only one side or lowering both sides. And can we build it without steel? Well, let's first of all, before we do anything, we will need a road, don't we? I have a feeling that we do need a road no matter what we do. So let's come up to here and build our triangles once again. We're just going to slap them in here. All right, so this here is our standard bridge. Going to put a joint in the middle here. Gonna make this one here lower and come up nicely. This one here one lower, and 2 like this. This one here down, this one here down 2, this one here down 2, and that should be pretty straightforward, I hope. Now we just gotta connect up some hydraulics here, and we expanded 50%. That would move it upwards, right? I'm still not 100% sure how hydraulics work. Okay, yeah, that's how that works. So we go 50% up, come back down, move across. Pretty easy and straightforward. But we're in the top 27%. Can we do it better? I mean, this one here can be rebuilt in just a second. What if I don't make this here my joint? What if I make this here my joint? And then just build a wooden construction, possibly up to here and over to there. And then let me think for just a second. We need to get rid of all this stuff here. We just keep on building our triangles over. To here, to there, to here, and to there. And then we connect these two here up and bring them down still. 2 pieces. So now we have basically just put the bridge over and made it with 1 hydraulic. But will it hold? That's the big question. Boat comes through full force. Now will this construction here hold? Oh, it barely held. It almost held. Okay. So this piece here broke. What if we go back up and 1 over with our wood construction? Let's see. Can I do this here and this here? You're already at 300%. Does it go any faster? No. And it held. And we reduced it. Now we are in the top 7%. Look at that. That was a pretty easy fix. Instead of having both sides going up, we only have one, saving a lot of money on our hydraulics. All right, on to the next one. Land brace. When red joints aren't available, try bracing against something else. Okay. What is this here? Is this here a connection? Is this here? Okay, well, I don't know. We're about to find out. So I can just come over here with maybe 2 of them. What is this here? I don't know. I need to figure that out. So let's build it like this. Can I build here? I can build there. I don't know what that means. We will find out. So let's build a very, very narrow bridge construction. Kind of like this. And what it said is here is basically what we did earlier. We just need to brace against this here. Kind of like this. So let's... Okay, maybe not like that. Maybe our road is too long. So let's shorten this road. That allows us to shorten that road. And allows us to shorten that road. I just want to see what happens here. So we got to brace it against here. Let's turn off the snap to grid so we have free motion here. And we're just going to come down here and brace it as low as we can against that wall, I guess. So this here is something. Okay, that's good to know. So this here held. The only thing that didn't hold is this here. So we can come up kind of right there. Maybe kind of right here. And here, if we just need to get over here, we can make him jump, can't we? Yeah, I see a reason why we couldn't. We're just going to build it kind of like this here. Tiny little. And a short piece right there. Let's see what that does. I need to see that again. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. We need a little bit more space here, I guess. Okay, so I think, I mean, it's holding very well. The only problem is that we are not making it over there. So we may not have a real choice here than to build this one here straight. And then build another piece of road. Maybe just right. No, I want to build onto this road. Maybe like this. Something like that. That may be the best thing that I can come up with right now. Let's see how that looks. Oh, it completely got out. Oh, there's a brace missing. And now it doesn't hold anymore. Because it has too much length and weight on it. What if I built down here? So it's too long now. We need to get over there with this length here. We do not have a choice. That almost had it. It did it. At 4,092. Let's see. Top 26%. What did other people build here? Other player solutions, viewing gallery. Sorted by budget. Let's see what people messed with here. I'm curious because I can... Yeah, not these here. These here are just... Yeah. You're not gonna play like that, that's for sure. Where's the first real bridge? What in the hell? That is actually insane. I didn't even realize we have springs in this one. What do we have here? 2,799 bucks. He's bracing it with a piece of road. But it's breaking though. I want it to not break. Where's the first one that does not break? This one here? That one looks like it may not be breaking. So he built his whole support structure on the bottom. That's probably smart. I mean, it clearly is smart because it's working. And it only cost him what? 2,817. Very well done, sir or madam. Who are you? Alex. Great job, Alex. Alright, let's see what we have here. Hydraulic management. Use the hydraulic controller to configure when hydraulics are activated. Okay, so... Okay, I guess it's really... So A wants to go to the top, E wants to go to the bottom, and so does C. And red goes first. That should be pretty straightforward. We just need to more or less build up to here. Not all the way though. Kind of like this. And then build a support structure on the top for it. Of course, not that big. That is, as always, just temporarily to get it in there. Maybe something like this here. And then we need just hydraulics that are down here on the bottom and move it down. Why not directly right there? Because it falls apart? Nope, it works. Whatever that is, it's too far. Contract to negative 50%. What about 40? 40 looks decent, maybe? Yeah. Oh, the hydraulics move again. Why? How can I tell the hydraulics to shut up about it? I really don't know. I just want to remove this one here. I don't want to move it again. Can I do that? Remove all. Yeah, how about that? No, you better don't move. Yeah, that's exactly what we were looking for. Okay, that's not bad. 6,658 bucks. That's not bad. We're in the top 29. Can we do it any better though, I wonder? Can we save any cash on anything? What if I put the hydraulics not right there, but I put them right here? And I tell them to contract full force. That would make it a bunch cheaper. But does my car still fit through this? It does. 5,181 bucks. And that puts us in the top 10%. Now that's a hell of a lot better. That's more what I'm expecting. Okay, next level. Large bridge. Use your basic building skills to build a large bridge. Okay, I can build a large bridge, I hope. So let's come across here. And we're gonna start, as usual, with plopping out our triangle supports. Strongest shape is the triangle. We all know it. So let's make good use of it. Wonderful. That is a good start. But this one here is immediately going to collapse because it has way too much weight on it. We could build it all out of steel, but I don't think that makes a hell of a lot of sense. We're going to try something completely different. We're going to try to build a, I don't know, a bend, a bow down here on the bottom. So let's, how do I do this here? How do I use the shape tool? I don't think I really use it a hell of a lot. Okay, right there it is. Get rid of it. And build it from here. No, we still want to have the shape tool. From here all the way to there. And we're going to come down with it somewhere maybe like there. And we're just going to fill it up for now with wood. Plop it in there. Love it when it does that. Wonderful. Okay. So, no more shapes. No more nonsense. Does this here reach? No, but this here does. So let's connect all the stuff here together. So let's get rid of these here. We may need one metal piece here because metal just builds a lot longer. So let's build one really long metal piece all the way up to here. I kind of want to have it the same. Right there would be the same. Yes. And then let's mess with our wood here. Gonna come up with all of these here. They're way too far away from the bridge anyway. Trying to save some money as well while we're at it. And then connect this one into there. This one into here. And into here. Here and there. And now really, how can I duplicate this side here? Can I somehow do this? I think I've seen a way before to do this, but how do I do it? Cannot remember. Here I can copy it, rotate it, not counterclockwise, I just want to flip it, and then put it into there. Apparently we need to get rid of a bunch of stuff over here. That's fine. Let's get rid of all this shit. Wonderful. Copy it again. Flip it horizontally. And once again, put it into there. And then we just need to, well, connect the rest in. Here and there. And a connection that would go to there. And it's going to be completely straight here on the bottom. That may not hold. Yeah, there's a lot of strain there. That was clear that that's going to break. Let's make it out of metal. That could already solve the issue. Let's see. No. Why did you fail? You failed right there. So we would need another piece of wood right there. Let's connect it in. Also this side here. 2 slots up so we can connect it in. But I don't like that angle here now. Huh? It's holding though. Okay, that is actually surprising. I did not expect it to hold, but that works. Where are we at? Top 11%. Holy shit. Wonderful. I love it. Ugh. I did not expect to be quote unquote that good at this game because once again, I am not a civil engineer, but I'm not complaining. I mean, top 11% of 157,693 players. That's just fine. Let's go back to our worlds menu. And is this here? Oh, this here is, I didn't even know. This here is actually the last level of Pine Mountains. So the next time will be the Glowing Gorge, George. I don't know how to pronounce that. It'll be alright though. So next time around, we are going over to Glowing Gorge. And just got to keep in mind that I have 16 levels ahead of me. But Pine Mountains is completed. And I think we did pretty well. I mean, for just trying around a little bit and messing with it and just using some basic engineering concepts, that worked out just fine. So, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video. And maybe leave me some feedback down below. I'm sure you guys can come up with better solutions than what I can here from scratch. And with that, I say thank you and peace.